Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Chase back at you with another video. So, my YouTube channel is pretty new, and I haven't made that many videos. I think this is my ninth video on this channel, which is exciting. We're coming to my 10th video. Super stoked about that. But I'm trying to do videos in slightly different formats just to see a couple things. What sticks better with the audience, what sticks better with me, what I enjoy more is number three. Because I don't make these videos for the views. I mean, at some point, I think it'd be really cool to grow into a bigger channel, have a couple hundred subscribers at least, and have a little audience going. I think that would be super cool. But I'm just trying to see what sticks best with you guys, what you are all most receptive to, and how we can make this just a good time. So today's video is a little bit different than most. It's me mostly going on one topic without, again, creating a note card, which I've done in the past. I've done videos without creating note cards. But today's focus is going to be just rambling on like one topic without going into a bunch of different points. So it's going to be a shorter video today. I think I've made the intro long enough. So let's get into it. With further ado, the video topic that I present you all today has to do with the importance of doing things different in our everyday lives and mixing things up. I've been thinking about this, and most of the topics arise at this point not from your guys' suggestions, because I'm really not getting suggestions. That's okay. We'll get there. I'm gonna be patient. But um, this is this topic, just like a lot, have come from my desire to think about myself and reflect and see what I can do better in my life. So when I'm going in my day-to-day activities, a lot of these topics are just, poof, this is something I need to work on or improve, or something I'm just conscious of my improvement on. It's not only things that I'm working on, but things that I feel like I've come a long way in. So that kind of gives me a little bit of a right to speak in them. You know what I mean? Like for fitness, I feel like I have a right to speak in that because I'm fit and cardiovascularly and strength wise, I'm fit, which I think is a cool combo. Not big, but anyways. um, so the importance of doing things different daily in our lives is super important. I've done a couple things these last couple days as an example with my week to mix things up. Now, those who know me would describe me as a total square. A total square. I go to work. I'm there for first shift, the first part of the day. So I wake up really early, go and work hard. Sometimes I come back from work and then continue to work hard. So I'll do research on certain topics or products that I hope with an increased knowledge on and increased contacts will get me promoted someday. And then I eat dinner. Maybe I'll go to the gym after work. Then I'll go to sleep pretty much. But instead of going to the gym yesterday, right when I got home from work, I got home from work, did my thing, just laid around, chilled, read, did my daily activities. But I went to the gym later in the evening. Oh, so intense, so BA, so crazy, right? No, that's not my point. But by mixing it up yesterday and going to the gym later in the evening instead of right after work, it introduced a sense of novelty into my day. And that novelty is really important, right? Because the central point of this video is by having novelty and by mixing things up, life is not going to get boring, or it's not going to get boring as quickly. So by having that refreshed approach of doing things, even if you do the same things in a day, switching their order, or when you do those same things, doing them slightly differently, that'll keep it interesting and will be more likely to it'll be more likely to keep you from burnout. In other words, it'll make you less likely to burn out. Confusing myself here with my wording. So it's a really important point when we think about it, especially with like good habits, like going to the gym, for instance, or working a full day at work, or not being spendthrifty, saving well. To counteract the burnout that's associated with doing harder things in life, it's important to do those harder things in a different order, do them differently, reward yourself altogether. Maybe your reward altogether could be doing things differently, or having a drink once a week, or something like that, right? Mixing things up. And this is something I need to remind myself because I'm super disciplined. I'm like, I can't drink, I can't have a, I can have a good time, but I have to be filming videos, I have to be at work, I have to be trying to get ahead. And that has caused me, as I can speak from personal experience, to not have as fun of a time in life. And I'm in my younger years, obviously. I'm not that young. I'm in my mid 20s. I'm not a teenager. I'm out of that phase. Crazy how fast it went. Anyways, but I need to enjoy some parts of life. That's what I'm doing by doing things out of order. I'll be honest with you, I reward myself too. I give myself little rewards. Not for the sake of giving myself a reward because I'm doing a good job, but almost that can be another reason to mix things up, right? And it's important to realize that in your mind. I'm not going to reward myself because I did something good today, because then rewards become dependent on doing good things. I think instead of doing a good thing or a couple things, we should always be doing good things. But in order to mix things up, we are going to reward ourselves today. And that's an important point and an important distinction between giving yourself a reward in and of itself because you worked hard today. That's going to make you more likely to be dependent on rewards to gain motivation to do things. But if we randomly say we're going to give ourselves a slice of cake today instead of a slice of cake every 3 days or every 2 days or every time we do something good, or even in alternating the frequency every 3 days here, every 4 days there, every week there, take a little break for a couple months. Things like that, that keeps life exciting, interesting, and novel. Again, coming back to the point, let's not burn ourselves out. Let's keep these good habits going. So, we're trying to do this for a lifetime. And in some of the things I'm doing, if I'm being honest with you, at this rate, I'm going to burn out in terms of doing them. Or my burnout is going to look like me being less fun of a person, less relatable of a person because I'm so obsessed with doing things, always pushing myself. Think about a couple of the things I've brought up because I've just been talking to you a bunch and very quickly. I need to slow down, go into depth more on these points, but I'm just so excited with this topic. I'm just a fountain of ideas right now. Creativity. Something that's important to have, and also being too stringent and disciplined and regimented all the time kills some of your creativity. You're not having to exercise that creativity muscle. Think about it, right? Just like exercising our arms, legs, exercising our brains for staying mentally sharp. Creativity is also something that has to be exercised or it atrophies or shrinks. Atrophy is a term for getting smaller. It applies to the muscular system. Not only the muscular system, but the muscular system in large. People think of my muscles are atrophying, they're shrinking, they're hypertrophying, they're growing. Side topic. It's just important to keep things mixing. Talk to different people. Even if you do things in the same order of the day, meaning activities, you go to work, you work out. I would encourage switching those around. Work is oftentimes consistent, right? Because we have these fixed schedules. But let's say you're doing the same things, aka work. Do something differently at work that you wouldn't normally do. It's walking a different route, driving a different route to work, asking different questions. We need to keep life from getting boring. Fostering different relationships is a big one I'm trying to work on. Not only maintaining the friends that I've developed early, because it's easy to fall back into habit, the comfort, the friendships you already have more established, right? We always need to work on friendships to maintain them and grow them, but it's easier to do than it is to get the momentum and the ball rolling. Something I'm trying to do is foster new friendships and relationships to keep it novel, yes, of course, but also to enjoy life more. I'm very early in my journey, but I'm starting to quickly realize that I've actually I haven't wasted a couple years by not enjoying things, but I haven't enjoyed things as much as I've wanted to because, again, I haven't done things super differently. I've done them in the same way, which has robbed some of my joy, if I'm being honest. Because then the sparkle in life is lost. Again, I've described several ways with like striving for new relationships, taking a different route to work, talking to different people, doing things in a different order keeps life fun. We want to have fun. We want to work hard. We want to retire rich. We want to, make our dream physique, meet our ideal partner. I can tell you as someone though who is pretty good in multiple areas of those fields I described. It's not to sound braggadocious, but it's because I put the work in and have some gifts. Um, Actually, getting those things you think unlocks a lot, but I would say that attitude is actually arguably more important than getting the body, than getting the pretty face, than getting the look. Because when you do have a lot of those external things going, but your internal game is weak because you're burnt out and stressed, it's going to cause things to suffer. It's going to cause your attraction to suffer. It's going to get you more stressed, make you look older, age, things like that. Let's slow down, mix things up. That'll cause you to enjoy life. And then as I keep sidetracking, you're going to get better results in life because you're just going to be enjoying it more, which makes almost every area of your life better. I'm going to end on that note. This turned into a longer video than I was planning, which cool. Nice. I enjoy that. We'll get to uploading this one again, as I say time and time again, and I won't just say in the description, oh, make sure to give me a video recommendation. I'm going to mix up the descriptions as well, mixing things up. I'm going to get that uploaded. I hope you all have a great day. I would love video recommendations, but I'm not going to ask for them. I love likes. I love subscriptions. I'm not going to ask for them. I'm just going to let them come to me if you find this content valuable and enjoyable. Signing off. Going to enjoy the rest of my evening before work tomorrow. Take care. Have a blessed day.